couple of Christmas quilts. Oh, they're actually table runners that we made. We have a kit for these. This is what the kit looks like. But these two table runners you can make out of, both of these table runners you can make out of this quilt kit. It's a charm pack and some yardage, and they're really quite fun, quite easy, very creative. So this is one of those quick things that you could do for someone for Christmas, or something that you could give someone to make for next Christmas. This is Ginny, and I'm here to tell you about 3-yard quilts. Earlier this summer, Laura brought in some 3-yard quilt pattern books, and with each of these books, the concept is you can make a lap-size quilt with 3 1-yard cuts. And those quilts turn out to be in the neighborhood about 45 by 60. And every quilt in that book can be made with those yard cuts. So if you're like me and you open up your cabinet and you find you have been collecting fabrics in the, if I like it, I'll get a yard. If I really like it, I'll get 2 yards. If I love it, I'll get 3, and I have no idea what to do with it. Here are some solutions. These quilts are strip pieced, so it makes them very easy. None of the ones that I have made so far has taken me more than 8 hours to make, from cutting it out to putting it together. And in these books, they allow you to, if you have 2-yard cuts, if you have 3 fabrics, 2-yard cuts a piece, you can make a twin size. And if you have 3 fabrics with 4 yards a piece, you can make a king queen. So there's a lot of variety that you can do with these. They are good for charity quilts. It's good for very quick gifts that you need to make for somebody. It's good for, the lap size is good for your toddlers or your kids' quilts. And it's a lot of fun to go through and try to match things up for it. So the philosophy in our book is you have your focus fabric is your fabric number 1, and then you have 2 coordinating. You have your focus fabric, and then you have 2 coordinating fabrics, a light and a dark. Your light does not have to be white, it just has to be lighter than your other fabric. So if you're one of those people who's not confident picking out a lot of colors to go into a quilt, this is a way to start building your confidence by just picking 3 fabrics. And any 3 fabrics will make any one of the 8 quilts that are in each book. There are probably about a half a dozen books that you can choose from. Patterns are really, like I said, they're quite fun to make, very open-minded. And over here is like one of something I picked up to show you how you could pick your fabrics. In this case, we have our focus fabric. Then we have our light. And then underneath this, we have the gold for our dark. And if I don't know what quilt I want to make, but I really like that I'm out shopping, I've gone on a trip someplace, all I need to know is 1-yard cuts or 2-yard cuts or 4-yard cuts of 3 different fabrics, and I can make these. Now with the, pardon me while I duck out of the picture. One of the things that you can do with 2 yards of each one is to make a twin size. And the twin size, some of us go, you know, the lap size is lap size, it's a nice size, but it is simply a lap size. This is what I would call a throw size. And pardon me, I'm going to disappear. Oh, thank you, Amanda. But that is what 2 yards of each of these fabrics will make for you. So I hope you think about this and you give these a try. Like I said, they're very good for gifts. They're good books to give to someone who is just beginning to learn to quilt, and you want to give them a little bit of confidence, but not overwhelm them. I'm sure you're curious as to why I don't have one of the books up here to show you. They have been so popular, we've sold out here in the store. We're waiting for our next round to come in. We will be putting some images of those books attached to this video so that you can see what your choices are and what the different quilts look like. And we thank you for joining us.